Hey guys, it's TopicBricks here, welcome to another video. In today's video we're going to be going through all of the LEGO Lord of the Rings sets ever made and ranking them worst to first. Now this is a very hard video for me to do because I love all of these sets, so picking them apart and ranking them is quite tricky, but I've come up with a list. So there are 16 sets in total, and I'm not counting polybags or promotional items, so just the box sets. And 16th we're going to go with Frodo and Gollum Brickhead. In fact, all of the brickheads are at the bottom of the list in places 16th, 15th and 14th. At 16th we've got Frodo and Gollum like I said, and then we've got Aragorn and Arwen at 15th, and then at 14th we've got Gandalf and the Balrog. Now I do like brickheads, don't get me wrong, but I do prefer the playsets where obviously we get minifigures, and to me minifigures is where Lord of the Rings shines because of the detail they put into those minifigures. So definitely brickheads are at the bottom of my list. At spot number 13 we have the Wizard Battle. Now this set only cost $12 back in 2013, and you got two really cool desirable minifigures. Those are Saruman and Gandalf. Now I do think the set is underwhelming, don't get me wrong, but for $12 you can't really complain. Those two minifigures are very desirable minifigures, two main characters in the Lord of the Rings trilogy, and you get them for just $12, so this is a very good set. At spot number 12 we have the Orc Forge. Now this set cost $40 back in 2012, and you get 4 minifigures. And it's not a bad set, but I think this is one of the only passable Lord of the Rings sets. If it was released today, I don't think I'd rush out to buy it. It's a cool concept, the Orc Forge, but I think if you're going to lean into that, you've got to have a lot more moving mechanisms than exists in this current set. And it's also not a cheap way to get orcs because it's $40, you get 4 minifigures, that's $10 per orc. So if you wanted to buy multiples of these sets to build an orc army, it's not a very efficient way to do it. At spot number 11 we have Gandalf Arrives, and this set came out in 2012 and retailed for $12. We get 2 minifigures, which is Frodo and Gandalf. We also get a horse as well, and I think the build for this set is fantastic for the amount of pieces you get. I think this really appeals to the casual LEGO fan who also loves Lord of the Rings. It's something they can buy for $10, $12 and display it on their desk, and it's a scene from the movie which is highly recognisable, and you get 2 really good minifigures for that as well. Breaking into the top 10 we have Shelob's Attack. This set only retailed for $20 back in the day, which I think is insane. We get 3 minifigures, which is Frodo, Sam and also Gollum. And the reason why I say it's insane this only costs $20 is because when you look at similarly priced sets in recent years, for example the Aragog set in 2018 for LEGO Harry Potter, this spider build was nowhere near as good as this Shelob. I generally haven't seen LEGO build a better spider than this Shelob since this came out back in 2012. At spot number 9 we have the Council of Elrond. I think this is a really good set for the retail price of just $30 back in the day. We also get 4 minifigures, 3 of them being unique, and I think the colours used for the build are really good. We have some olive green, we have some tan, we have some pearl gold, we have dark orange, and I think it looks really nice on display. If only we had a bigger, better Rivendell set. Maybe one day. At spot number 8 we have the Black Gate. Now this set I absolutely adore. I think the price is really decent at just $60 for 600 odd pieces. We also have 5 minifigures, and those minifigures, oh my goodness, are so good. We have 2 Mordor orcs, the Mouth of Sauron, which is a fantastic minifigure. We have Gandalf the White and also Aragorn, and this version of Aragorn looks absolutely amazing. I believe this minifigure alone is worth up to $100, and it doesn't surprise me. We also get an eagle, which I love eagles, and a black horse. I think the build itself is very respectable. I think it's worth buying 2 of these sets to actually extend the gate even further, but I don't think it's incredible the build, and that's why it's quite low on the list, but I do absolutely love this set, mainly for those minifigures. At number 7 we have the Uruk-hai army set. Now this set in my opinion is one of the best battle packs ever released. Let me explain why. So this set retailed for $30, and yeah, it would have been better if it was $25 I guess, but $30 is fine. We have 6 minifigures, and those 6 minifigures are all minifigures which we can use in a battle. We have 4 Uruk-hai army members, and we also have 2 Rohan warriors, one of them being Éomer. But the best part about this battle pack is the build. Not only do we get a catapult, but you also get a wall section. Now with buying multiples of this set, you can actually attach the wall sections together and build a big wall. And then we can use that extended wall we've just built on another set, which is the Battle of Helm's Deep. We could extend that set with this wall we've made and have a bigger, better Helm's Deep castle with a lot more minifigures and a lot more catapults. I think having a battle pack where you can buy multiples of the very same set to make a bigger structure, which we can then use to attach to another set to make that structure even bigger, is such a great idea from LEGO. It's genius. Next up on this list is the Pirate Ambush set. Now this set gives us so many minifigures. We get 9, I believe. We get Legolas, we get Gimli, we get Aragorn, we get a couple of orcs. We also get a Pirate of Umbar, we get 2 Soldiers of the Dead, and also the King of the Dead. Now, just want to start, these Soldiers of the Dead minifigures are so cool. They are some of my favourite LEGO minifigures ever made. Not just in Lord of the Rings, but just ever. I think the build is very cool itself. I don't think it's the most iconic thing they could have built from Lord of the Rings, being this pirate ship, but I think it's a very good looking pirate ship. The problem with this set, in my opinion, is the price. It's 700-ish pieces and it retails for $100. And actually, when you take inflation into account, this set would cost $132 today, which for 700 pieces is very steep. Next up at spot number 5, we have a very expensive set again. It's the Attack on Weathertop. Now this set has 430 pieces but retails for $60, which back in the day was again very expensive. It would be roughly $70-80 in today's money. But I do absolutely love this set. I think it is a perfect build which captures the scene fantastically. We also get some really cool minifigures. We get Frodo, Merry, Aragorn, and 2 Nazgul ring wraiths. I just wish the ring wraiths were a lot more accessible than you made them. If they made them into a battle pack where you just spend $12 and get 4 ring wraiths and a tree or something, that would be so much cooler. I think the ring wraith with his sword out on the horse just looks so cool. I wish they made them a lot more accessible back in the day, but ugh, I want to go buy more of those ring wraith minifigures. Next up, we have the Mines of Moria. This set came with 7 minifigures, not including the 2 skeletons. If you include those 2, it's 9 minifigures, but we get 2 orcs, we get Pippin. So LEGO were very clever about this. If you wanted Merry and Pippin, you had to buy 2 different sets. I know what they're doing there. But we also got Legolas and Gimli, Boromir, and also the Cave Troll. And this set to me is one of the most fun LEGO sets I've ever seen. It just looks so much fun with all the different builds going around. We have so many different scenes and moments of this battle depicted here. And if this set came out today, the first thing I would do is buy a second one of these sets, sell the minifigures, and make a bigger actual tomb room or whatever it was called. I really do feel like old Lord of the Rings sets had a charm about them, which isn't being replicated by modern LEGO playsets today. We're now into the top 3, and spot number 3, we have the Battle of Helm's Deep. This set had 8 minifigures, including 4 Uruk-hai warriors. We also had Aragorn, Gimli, and also Haldir and King Theoden. I think the King Theoden minifigure is one of the most detailed LEGO minifigures I have ever seen. Can you imagine if they did a King Theoden minifigure today? The detail won't be nearly as good as what they did back in 2012. But even with all these minifigures, the highlight of this set is Helm's Deep itself. It just looks so cool, and when you buy some of those Uruk-hai army battle packs to attach to it to make it look even better, oh, I just wish I could go back in time to 2012. I would have had so much fun. At spot number 2, we have the Tower of Orthanc. This set has 5 minifigures, including Gandalf the Grey. We have Saruman. We have an orc. We have a Uruk-hai army member. And we also have the most expensive LEGO Lord of the Rings minifigure ever made, Grima Wormtongue, who is worth up to $150 on his own because he is exclusive to this set. Speaking of this set, it's a $200 masterpiece. I absolutely love this set and wish I could go back and buy it because the aftermarket value on this thing is insane. Just look it up. The set depicts 5 rooms and is open back, so you have easy access on the back to actually interact and play with this set. You also get an ant, which is a big tree who is partly responsible for conquering Isengard, and an eagle who is obviously there to rescue Gandalf from the top of the tower. Which leaves just one more. At spot number 1, the best LEGO Lord of the Rings set ever made, Rivendell. This set was released in March of this year and has 21 minifigures and retails for $500 US. For me, this is by far the best LEGO Lord of the Rings set ever made. Just the visuals of this set look stunning. I have never seen a better looking set in terms of the visuals than Rivendell. And that doesn't just go to Lord of the Rings, that's for any theme. Everything from the trees to the way the roof is designed to the stream going through the middle to the little bridge, it all just looks stunning. The set hosts so many Easter eggs and building techniques which are out of this world. Just look at the way these chairs are constructed, for example. So that's my ranking of all the LEGO Lord of the Rings sets ever made from worst to first. I hope you enjoyed this video. video. I enjoyed making it. I've been TopicBricks. I'll catch you tomorrow for another LEGO video. I'll see you there.